Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the big here at the campus of Glenwood School. For the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Noah Shelton, Evan Brown, and Ricky here with you, live from the Swamp. Gators and the Valley Rams for the second time this year. The Lady Gators, the first time on the road back in December, fell to the Rams looking to get revenge against Valley. Beat them in the one matchup last year, so the series tied at 1-1 apiece. Over that between the two teams. The second Williams, Rams. Lady Gators coming off an impressive 1-point victory here at home against Lee Scott to force a tie in the region standings. And for now, there's just three. This couple on it is a down. I've got that. So you Valley coming off. That's not a teaming B player. This can't show it. Pete Duke. That's their side. Pilot taken away by himself. That's Hargrove in the lane fights. Back to Palmer. Slow for 2 to 4 decline. Rebounding by the Rams. Pilot. Hey, we had 15 boards in that first game against the Gators. Although that's the top. We don't have two qualified balls. Bounce off the card, goes back to the Gators. Rams without their leading scorer, Caleb School Speaking Jr., who had 25 points the first time around in the Gators. She's 40% with the league, unavailable spin. Feeling for that, start out in the leader, the junior field and gift. Maybe Holly underneath, both sides of the down.
Yeah, that was really good ball movement right there. Good job, Moody and Bone underneath. Able to get a wide open look. Send Bone back to the free throw line.
So Reagan looking to break the scoreless drought here in the first 56 seconds. At 12 points, and they'll win over Lee Scott on Monday. Just missed with the free throw. Lord really stepped in nicely in the absence of Caden Henderson, who did make a return late last week. Played well also on Monday against Lee Scott. Still not 100%, but has really come in and played well. He still hasn't played. Bode makes the second. It's 1-0 Gators.
And Henderson coming back is so big for Glenwood. She does such a good job defensively for them. Really compliments Almore, Hargrove, and Bone underneath.
Really good time to drive in. Gets knocked out of bounds. That was a standout. Finally gets the rear shot and bananas. Trying to slide also got it back to the left. Chats to the left, but kicks it out. Here's not straight one for McMahon. Too strong. And then he left the Gators. You know, someone the Blaze said when they played last week without Braylon Alexander against the Eagles. Other team players on the team stepped up really nicely for the Gators. Let's see if the Rams make the same here without.
They'll really have to rely on Kyles to get active on the boards.
Their shot, let's see, the second line. Second shot, Saganda, another first hands up coming, man. Alan Lee. Kyles, who is so good at getting that basketball off the backboard when the shots miss, gets out and way back up and she'll hit the free throw line.
And that was kind of the story of last time they met up. Glenwood had 40 turnovers. That's almost a turnover a minute. Just about. Well, we have 4 quarters, 4 8 quarters. So that's more than a turnover a minute. So Glenwood really have to do a better job securing the ball this time around.
Rams have already completed an area play. They went 4-0, so they will hope for even further. Went 2-0 this moment part in Tullamore County. And Lady Gators played the full line season. One common opponent came this week, and the second one is missed by Tiles. Opelika wants to poke it, Elmore County, Lynette, Marion County, Scott. All common opponents came this week. St. County, both here, these last years. Mark Road from the far side on the near side of the block. Wants it out of bounds, back over the Valley. Now, Caden Henderson with a brace on her left arm is going to check in for Hargrove. Henderson, a contributor off the bench against Steve Scott. So 6. The Gators fell off their neck. Big British Monday night. Tie up on the near side, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by the Gators.
That's a really good job by Henderson there, too. That just shows how active she is on defense and how she can go and get after the ball and trap and pressure the ball handler.
High arc and 3-point shots just short by Michaela Pattis. And now Pattis the other way to the gate. That's white. Lily Moody, good rebound, knocked off from behind, and White saves it before it goes out of bounds. Henderson near side Powell. Going. Allie, you're supposed to win.
She is so good, and when that 3-point shot falls, she's one of the best players in the region, if not the best.
Slide, shot person, fight. Makes back out. Defense with 3 blocks. Kyles again recollects it. Henderson going, and Kyle Williams all tied up at the free throw line in the area of Gator Valley.
And there goes Caden Henderson getting on the floor, getting after the ball, fighting for those 50-50 balls with a brace on her hand. Very impressive.
The contact. Coming down the near side to Candace. IR from 3. Again, a little too strong. The same almost. Adam seems like they were off the leg. Henderson down or down, so Gators with possession. That's inside the booty right on catch game. Brown. Rest of this swing here from Lady Gators, pass up towards Legend out of Very tough defensive battle here in our first quarter. 2-1 Lady Gators, 3 minutes in their non-stop. Left side driving in Kyles, fighting through contact, gets fouled. Willie Moody called for the foul for the Gators. Moody has double today. He's got 12 rebounds. The free throw missed by Kyles.
And I'd like to mention, holding Lee Scott to 59 points is very impressive. They're a very high-tempo offense that likes to get a lot of points. And I feel like that's kind of Glenwood's identity. It's their defense. They have a lot of great defensive players. They're showing it early on so far.
And the leading scorer in the region in that game, Clark Ivey, got her scoring 3. The Gators took down everybody else with nothing. And he high off the backboard makes yes. And rebounded by the Rams. Over the outfield change of big man. Seen a couple turnovers really for Valley, which is a problem for the Gators are talking after the Walton Road. Left side of the bone, didn't try to drive them. Walton and we kicked it back out to Henderson. To travel before it did so. I'd like to remind you that the Zach Human get for the Harold not just talking about that. It's really, I go Coca-Cola using Glenwood Gators. Turnover there on the other side for the Rams. Ball back to Gators. Palmer back to Henderson. Back to Palmer. Down to the Barbaro. Barbaro pull up 3 corner down to White. And the floor is high. Arrows going to keep it down here with the Gators.
And Glenwood wasn't able to score on that possession, but I really do like the play call there. I really like Henderson getting the ball, giving it up, and then setting a screen for the shooter. I expect that to fall next time. That's great execution from Glenwood.
Swing to the White. Long pass near side of Harbor. So drives in right side. Pass inside of home, right block. Tough defense by the Rams, and they have a way. Adams Cross Smith short route, getting this Henderson right side up for shooting the foul ball.
They're calling it on the floor. So that was not an active shooting.
Fight block up the teams up by Adams. Palmer now the other 5. That's that Palmer right. Henderson look that the Rams. Foul ball.
Gators now with possession, still up 3 minutes to play first quarter. Pass to the near side to Hargrove. Hargrove swings it back out to Palmore. 2:45 to play first quarter. Pass inside to Henderson, deflected. Back out to Hargrove. Pull up 3-pointer near corner. No good. Rebounded by Kelsey Carr. And a tie up there on the far side.
Great activity by Palmore getting activated before it's a jump ball. When she gets active on defense, Glenwood's pretty unstoppable. 9-3, but she had 5-4 shows for this.
Ball loose on the floor, and Hargrove collects it. Good takeaway there by the Gators. Still 4-1, 2:25 to play first quarter. Really defensive game we got here in the early going. And another turnover there for the Gators. Back the other way, go the Rams. Palmore knocks it out of bounds. Pass deflected, out of bounds by Palmore there in the corner. Pass inside, right side to the block, up for 2. Rattle just out. Unlucky break there for Williams. But Henderson now getting the way. Ball taken away by Williams for the Rams. Up for 2, just missed. But she'll head to the free throw line. First free throw for Williams, a little low. Williams' second free throw, again low and missed. Now more passes it near side to Hargrove. Hargrove to Moody at the key. Moody far side passes it over to White and a foul call. Foul goes against Kyles for Valley. Rams in the bonus. Gators only 2 fouls by the Rams against them, so still a while before they get in the bonus here with 1:45 to play first quarter. Moody underneath the basket left side, got rejected by the bottom of the backboard, and again over to the Rams. Neither team can buy a bucket. Moody deflects out of bounds. Is going to go off of Valley. Clipped off of Adams before it went out of bounds, so another turnover. Palmore pull up from 3 from near the logo off the heel. Rebound deflected around and finally collected by the Rams. But Henderson nearly saved. She saved it before she went out of bounds. A diving attempt, saves it before it goes out of bounds, and the Gators steal possession. Hargrove near side pull up from 3, no good. Moody rebound left side up for 2, no good, but a foul call. Moody at the free throw line, misses the first. Gators looking to stay above 500 here at home in the pit this season.
I'm not sure what's going on here at all.
Coach for Valley pleading his case with the officials. Not quite sure what's going on. It's going to be a full timeout called by Valley. And we'll take it with them. 4-1 Gators in the lead, late first quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. The next game of the week at Glenwood.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
After the Rams timeout, Moody back at the free throw line for her second attempt. And misses that one. Lily misses both. Rebounded by White. White to the right side up for 2 from the block. It's good. 6-1 Gators lead. A minute left to play in our first quarter. Long pass far side. Moody deflects it out of bounds for the Gators. Adams across midcourt, pass far side to Williams. Williams driving in, tied up almost. Kicked it out to Adams. Near side pass out of bounds by the Rams. Another turnover there for Valley. They've only managed 1 point in the first 7 minutes and change. And Carrington Kushmar is now going to check in for Caden Henderson. Valmont driving in, kicks out to Hargrove. Hargrove pass to Emerson White taken away, but a travel by Kelsey Carr as she headed up court. Palmore, Kushmar to the left side, kicks it back out to Hargrove. Hargrove at the key. Trying to find somebody to give it to. Passes over to Palmore, but a travel. Williams with the basketball. Kicks it outside. The corner to McManus. Pulls up from three, and it's good. First field goal made of the game by the Rams, and it's a three-pointer by McManus to cut the deficit to 2. Kushmar, 5 seconds to play in the quarter. Palmore with 3. Far side to Hargrove with 1. Got to pull up from long range for 3 and just missed it. After 8 minutes of play, Gators 6, Rams 4. Here's the Saxby's game of the week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
And welcome back to the pit here at Glenwood School for the Saxby's game of the week at Glenwood. Noah Shelton, Evan Brown, and Ricky here with you from the Swamp. Gators with a 6-4 lead after the first 8 minutes. A very defensive first quarter. Both teams really have yet to find anything on offense so far, at least consistently. Moody, pass got deflected, got it back. White, long cross-court pass near side of Hargrove to the right side to Bone, off her fingertips. Now the ball loose underneath the basket at the baseline, and it's knocked out of bounds by Reagan Bone. Adams, high pass near side to Kyles. Kyles back to McManus, back to Adam. Pull up from 3 from range. Long rebound goes to Hargrove. White near side, back to Hargrove, who just nearly missed a 3 at the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. White along the baseline, spins, pull-up jumper from 2. Not a high percentage shot, but Moody got the rebound, put it back up, and put it back in. Lily Moody really coming on strong down the stretch of the season as a factor on the boards. 8-4 Gators lead. Bone blocks it, and it's taken by White. Want to tie up here on the left side. Arrow's going to favor Valley. Number 15, Auburn McManus, going to check in for the first time today for Valley. Pull-up three-pointer, near side, low working, but it's good. Michaela Adams nails it from range. 1-point ball game. Palmore trying to drive into the elbow, try to kick back outside, got deflected, got it back out to Hargrove. White thought about the 3. Lob pass back to Hargrove. Palmore to Moody, back to White. White pull up from 3, near side. It's up, it's just missed. Rebounded by Adams. And a foul underneath. Emerson White called for the foul for the Gators. Past the midcourt stripe, bounce pass back to Adams, and over on the far side, knocked out of bounds by the Gators. Been really aggressive and active defensively so far in this ball game. Adams at the key. Brings it near side to McManus. McManus back to Adams. Adams drives around White right side. High pass to the right side of the block. Up for 2. It's missed by Williams, but the foul's called. First free throw, a low arcing one, but it's good. Tied up at 8, 6:09 to play, second quarter. Second one up, second one missed, and rebounded by Moody. We remain tied at 8 apiece. Hargrove inside the Bowen right block and a tie up underneath. Arrow favors the Gators. Moody in the corner, back to Palmore. Trying to work away out of a jam. To the free throw line, back to Hargrove, swinging the other way. Back to White. Hargrove with it. High pass down to Moody, going to be off the mark. 2 Rams ran into each other, but it's saved by Auburn McManus for Valley before it goes out of bounds. Adams on the far side, foul. Foul goes against Emerson White. Clear Hargrove will take a seat, and Caden Henderson will check back in. Adams on the baseline. Long pass back to McManus. Swings it over to Hughley. Hughley's near side. High 3 arcing shot from the near side is good by Auburn McManus. First lead of the ball game for Valley. It's Auburn McManus knocks down the 3. Foul at the free throw line. Kelsey Carr going to check back in, taking the place of Halla Williams. White, high arcing pass to Palmore, back to White in the corner. Double teamed as White, just got it out to Palmore. Long pass to Henderson, near side, pull up from 3. She's got the shot, she just missed it. And rebounded by Adams, quickly the other way. Pull up jumper from the left side, foul called. Lily Moody called for the foul. First one for Adams, off the mark. Adams misses both. Rebound there by Moody. Gators trailing for the first time today, 11-8, 5 minutes to play in the first half. Palmore, corner 3, trying to tie it, off the mark. Henderson punches it to save it, and it goes right to Bone, up for 2 from the block, just missed. Bone got her own rebound, she's tied up with McManus. And the arrow favors Valley. Really Moody on the defense near side, and got to be a double dribble or something. Let's see. No foul. It is against Valley, so it's going to be back to the Gators. Palmore slings it over to White, but it's taken away by Adams. Another turnover there for the Gators. Again, had 40 in the first matchup against Valley. Maybe the reason why the Gators fell by 6 on the road. Travel on the other side by Adams. And another turnover there for Valley. Back and forth we go. Not with points, but with turnovers. 11-8, 4:20 to play, first half. Henderson standing tall, passes it to the elbow to Bone, kicks it back out to White, but it got deflected and taken away by the Rams. Hughley left side, up for two from the block, missed it. Bone got the rebound and back to Palmore. Gators go the other way. Palmore trying to drive in. Foul called on the floor against Adams. Valley wanted that offensive charge, but didn't get the call. So Palmer ahead to the charity stripe. She had 20 on Monday in the win over Lee Scott. She misses the first. The second leading scorer in the region behind Clark Ivett for Lee Scott, who scored 43 on Monday night, but it was not enough as the Gators held on for the 1-point victory. Second free throw for Palmore. Again, rattles out and got the lucky bounce and rattled in. Hit the rim out 2 or 3 times, but it rolled in. Both teams can take points any way they get them. 9-11, the Gators trail. Double teamed in front of us is Adams, and White takes it away. White, again, more physical defense by Valley. Got to be a foul somewhere. There it is. Michaela Adams called for the foul for Valley. White passes it inside to Moody. Dumps off the Bone, but a travel. Now, Kinsley Kushmar will check in for the first time today for Lily Moody. Full-foot press defensively for the Gators. Double teamed is Kyles, and the Gators really took it away. Ball loose on the floor. Palmore picks it up. Tried to throw down to Henderson. Didn't get enough on it. McManus takes it away, but her pass up court off the hands of Kyles and take away by Bone. And Bone flips it back over to Palmore. Game of hot potato so far in this first half. Palmore drops left side, kicks it to White. White, corner three for the lead. It's good. Emerson White from the corner for 3. Gators back in front by 1. Gators again with a takeaway underneath and is knocked out of bounds on the aggressive defense by Kyles. Neither team giving the other one an inch when the other one's on offense. Palmore lost the dribble, got it back. Kushmar with the basketball, kicks it back out to Palmore, swings it to Henderson, swings it back around to White. Inside the Bone, left side. Back to Palmore at the key to reset the offense. Henderson try to pass it inside the White, offer hands over to Bone, and is up and good for 2. Henderson running back and forth, pass down the court to Adams, floater for 2, missed. Kyles on the miss. Palmore now the other way for the Gators. Drives in left side to the block, up for 2, rattles out. Bone with the rebound, put back up, and she got fouled. Bone at the free throw line. Misses the first. Bone's second free throw, short. Been a tough day scoring all the way around for both teams so far. Hughley long pass to the far side out of bounds. Errant pass, ball back to the Gators. 2:05 to play first half. Palmer kicks it to White near side. Double teamed again. Henderson now on the elbow, now inside to the block. Trying to go up for two. And a jump ball called, a tie-up called on that one. Arrow does favor the Gators. Been a lot of called jump balls this first half. Kushmar back to Palmore for three near side, just off the mark. And Potts with a rebound for Valley. Kyle's the freshman, drives through the free throw line, floater for two, just missed, and Caden Henderson there with the rebound. She's been playing like her hair has been on fire ever since she came back from the injury. White near side from three, just missed. Long rebound's going to go out of bounds untouched. Ball pass far side to Potts. Potts trying to work in on Bone. Right side bounce pass to McManus off her foot and taken away by the Gators. Palmore flipped it down the floor left side. She likes to take it to the basket. Trying to go up. No foul call. Bone saved it. Flicked it back in bounds. Kushmar now saves it. Hensley with the save before it goes out of bounds. Now a whistle underneath. Yeah, I think we got an injured player. I think it looks like Hallie Palmore may have jammed her finger trying to catch herself when she fell on the floor. So she'll get checked out. And now Hargrove on the floor to take her place. Bone on the elbow, back out to Kushmar, under a minute to play first half. White at the key. Floater pass to Kushmar. It's Kinsley in the corner, back to Henderson. Henderson double team, now triple team. Kicked it back outside to Kushmar. Bone, right side, double team. Tied up, foul called. Demaria Crawford, the 8th grader for Valley, called for the foul. Now the Gators in the bonus with 42 seconds to play in the first half. And Bone sinks the first. Bone's second free throw up and missed. Foul underneath. Looks like he can go against Emerson White. And now we'll put Valley in the bonus. And now that means free throws for the Rams. First free throw up and missed by Potts. And Emerson White will take a seat, and Carrington Kushmar will check in for the final 41 seconds. And whistle blows, and looks like Valley wants a substitution. Rams a little too late sending the player to the scores table. So they'll have to wait. Potts is second. Rattles out. Henderson with the rebound. Pass far side to Kushmar. Kushmar pass back near side to Hargrove. Hargrove going to drive right side. Floater for two. Short. Rebound tipped around and taken by the Rams. Williams lost the handle. Got it back. Back outside to reset the offense. Swings it to Hughley. Near side to Crawford. Back to Hughley. Hughley back to Crawford. Crawford going to drive in. Left side up for two. Floater. No good off the glass. Tie up underneath the basket. And the arrow favors the Rams. Potts near side corner three, just short. Bone with the rebound, 3 seconds to play. Swings over to Hargrove with two. With one to be a half-court heave at the buzzer. No good if it goes. It was late. She made it. I think she was late. Let's see what the officials say. They're going to say on the far side it's good. The three at the buzzer by Hargrove, good at the horn. And the Gators will take it where they can get it. 18-11 on a halftime score. Gators in front here. The Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Gators up by 7. Evan, I want your first half thoughts.
Glenwood did a really good job defensively. I think they stopped them from getting whatever they want inside Valley. And they've done a really good job shooting the basketball. I think we're seeing a lot what we saw of the first time they met, but so far Glenwood limiting the turnovers.
Through one half of basketball, it's a slugfest. Gators 18, Rams 11. We'll be back in just about 7 minutes for the second half of action. Stay tuned to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can give everything you've got.
Killing it.
Get stronger with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended to Friday, January 16th.
You got this.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can give everything you've got.
Killing it.
Get stronger with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended to Friday, January 16th.
You got this.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you. and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
At Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can give everything you've got.
Killing it.
Get stronger with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended to Friday, January 16th.
You got this.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
And welcome back here to the pit here at Glenwood School. Noah Shelton, Evan Brown, and Ricky here with you for the second half about the start between the Gators and the Lady Rams of Valley. I'd like to remind you that the first half was brought to you by Carroll Purdue State Farm Agency in Peak City. Thank you to Carroll Purdue for her support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Gators off the half-court heave at the buzzer that was called good by Claire Hargrove. took a 7-point lead into the half, and it lead at 18-11 as we're about ready to get half number 2 underway. A very defensive, very foul-ridden, jump ball-ridden, and physical first half, to say the least. Again, Valley without their leading scorer, Caden Dooley, did not play last night in the loss at Lochapoka. Also not playing here today after being injured. So she and the Valley Rams going to have to find a way to find points elsewhere. Down by 7 as we begin half number 2. Caden Henderson is going to stay on the floor to begin the second half, going to take the place of Emerson White, who's in foul trouble. Palmore seems to be okay, has some tape wrapped around her right wrist and right thumb, but she's back on the floor, ready to go. Pass inside to Hargrove, got deflected. Palmer got it back. Left side to Moody. Moody up for 2 from the left block, just missed. And it's taken away by McManus for the Rams. Near side shot missed by Carr. And Moody with the basketball the other way for the Gators. Moody picks up her dribble, swings it back to Palmore. Palmore down to Henderson. Henderson pull up from 3 from the far side. It's good. Caden Henderson doing it from everywhere. 10-point lead for the Gators. And a travel here on the near side by Carr. Gators with their biggest lead of the day. Now up 10 here in our third quarter. Pass inside, taken away by Valley. Kyla Williams takes it away, but she gave it right back to Hargrove. Same ping-pong style of game we had in the first half. Hargrove fighting through 2 defenders. Got it back out to Palmore, slings it back to Moody. Moody left side trying to drive in. Somehow try to get it off, but she traveled. This Gators defense has been relentless, forcing turnovers. Williams, double team between Palmore and Henderson. Swing near side to Kyles. Floated for 2. Blocked by Bone. A block party underneath the basket there by Reagan Bone. Carr going to drive in right side over Henderson. Floater for 2. Too strong. Bone fighting for the rebound, and a jump ball is called. Officials have not been scared to call jump balls this afternoon. Inbounds pass deflected by Moody and taken away. Henderson down the floor. Swings it over to Hargrove. Palmore left side bounce pass to Moody. Hargrove drives in right side. And foul offensively by the Gators. Pass far side to Kyles. Going to drive in. Swings over to McManus in the corner. Going to take the 3-point shot. It's up and it's just missed. Palmore with the rebound. Palmore flying down the floor. Swings it to Hargrove in the corner. Pull-up jumper from the elbow. No good. Moody with the rebound. Goes back left side. Got it back up for 2 through contact. No good. Bone almost had the rebound, but she got it taken away. Now Palmore with it. No good on the 3rd attempt. Moody going up for a 4th and a foul called. 2nd, 3rd, and on that time, 4th time chances for the Gators. Really been the difference so far in the ball game. Moody misses the first free throw. Second free throw off the heel and taken away by the Rams is Williams, who went down the floor, got it taken away for a second, got it back, now taken away a second time, and Hargrove collects it. Palmore right side, drives in to the block. She gets fouled. First free throw for Palmore, a little short. Palmore's second free throw, again off the mark. Henderson tied up on the rebound with Adams. And a jump ball is going to keep the basketball here with the Gators. Anderson in the corner, swings it to White. White back to Palmore, near side corner three. It's up, it's short. Off the top of the backboard, Bone with the rebound, up back up for two, and it rattles home. The Gators showing their dominance on the glass. Second chance points there for Bone. 12-point lead for the Gators, the largest today. Carr in the corner, blocked by Bone again. Going to stay down there with the Rams. Adamson driving on White. Go double team between Palmore and White, and Coach Murthel for Valley called the timeout. 4:42 to play third quarter. Gators up by 12 here at the Zaxby's game of the week at Glenwood. And welcome back here at the Zaxby's game of the week at Glenwood on Georgia Alabama Sports Live here from the pit. Gators up 23-11. 4:42 to play here in our third quarter. Pull-up three-pointer from Adams out of the timeout, just missed. And Emerson White with the rebound for the Gators. Gators on a 15-0 run. It was 11-8. Valley had the lead in that second quarter. Gators have been dominant ever since. Helped, of course, by the half-court heave at the buzzer at the end of the first half by Hargrove. They gave them a 7-point lead at the break. Palmer swings it near side to White. White traveled before she drove in. Been a sloppy game for the Gators turnovers-wise. It was in the first matchup as well. Again, 40 turnovers in the first matchup against Valley, which they lost. They cleaned it up a little bit and enforced a lot defensively, but it's still been an issue. Valley playing really aggressive defensively. Williams up court, double dribble. More ping-pong style action as Auburn McManus will check back in for Valley. White swings it near side to Palmore. Palmore to Henderson left side. Lost the handle, foul called underneath. Third foul against Valley this quarter. Gators yet to commit one. Henderson, Palmore near side. Corner three, no good, foul called. Give me a push against Kylo Williams for Valley. Fourth foul against the Rams. Palmore, 5 second. Turnover there on the inbound for the Gators. Fouls far side McManus. Get pass back near side to Williams. Williams right side. Driving in. Got blocked by Bone again. Reagan Blown throwing a block party on the right block. Palmer kind of drive in. Lost the handle. And a double dribble before she got it back to Henderson. High pass back to the near side of McManus. Williams swings it over to Adams. McManus near side. Corner three. It's too strong. Long rebound over to Hargrove and the Gators. And timeout called by Coach Purdue. Reach in to play third quarter. Gators up 12 here on the Zaxby's Game of the Week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
And welcome back to the third quarter of action here. 3:10 to play third quarter. Gators up 23-11. They've outscored the Rams 4-0 so far in this third quarter. Again, trailed 11-8 and have since gone on a 15-0 run. That was late in the second quarter. Rams break the huddle. Palmore on the bench for the Gators. Bone, White, Moody, Hargrove, and Henderson on the floor. Pass inside, Reagan Bone left side for two, just short. Out of bounds off of Moody. McManus near side, pass far side to Kyles. Kyles pass deflected, and Moody takes it away. And a foul from behind by Williams. Fifth foul against the Rams this quarter. That puts the Gators in the bonus and at the free throw line. Still no fouls against the Gators this quarter. Gators now in the bonus, so free throws after this one. I think the referees missed it there. So it will be free throws, as we thought. First free throw from Moody, rattles out. Been a tough day at the charity stripe for the Gators as well. Basketball does just not want to go in the hoop for either team, really. Moody misses the second. Valley with the rebound. Adam trying to work against Henderson. Tough defense by Caden Henderson into the midcourt stripe. Swing over to McManus. Over to McManus. Corner three. Too strong. And Henderson with the rebound. That was Auburn to Emlyn McManus on the pass. Emlyn couldn't convert. And Hargrove airmails the pass to the corner to White. Hughley near side, going to pull up from three-point range. It's short. Out of bounds, back to the Gators. Valley cannot buy a bucket. Still scoreless in the second half. Hargrove, far side to White. 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Henderson with the basketball near side. Long pass over to Hargrove. Hargrove going to drive the baseline. Pull up from two, no good. Henderson, now second chance for the Gators. Slings it over to White. White at the key. Going to drive around McManus, right side from the block for 2, gets fouled. Gators looking to increase their lead. And White misses the first. Second free throw missed by White. It's short. Henderson goes for the rebound and gets it. Pull up from 2 for White. Rebounded by Moody off the miss. And Moody fouled on the way back up. Gators really having success finding their way to the free throw line. Got to start taking advantage to pull away and close the door on the Rams. And Moody misses the first. Deep off the heel. Moody's second. Missed and a lane violation either way. So, again, a fruitless trip to the charity stripe for the Gators. Crawford driving down the floor near side, and she took a couple steps, but a foul's called. McManus far side. Floater for 2, short. Put back up, no good by Hughley. Got it again, put it back up again, no good. McManus off her hands. Floater again for 2, and it's good for the Rams, their first points of the second half. Moody off her hands, out of bounds. Another unforced turnover there for the Gators. Ball out of bounds off the Gators on the far side. McManus stays in bounds, swings it back to McManus. Now driving in right side is Crawford. Too strong on the floater. Valley with the rebound and a second chance. 3-point ball near side, just short. And White with the rebound for the Gators. Glenwood up 10, 23-13. 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Hargrove going to pull up from 3. It's short. And McManus with the rebound for the Rams. Left side, ball loose on the floor. Triple team. Now up through contact for 2. No good. Ball deflected out. And it's Hughley. Crawford now near side. 40 seconds to go. Henderson with the steal. Flies to her knees, but it's going to be a travel. Great effort by Henderson. Couldn't quite stop the slide that would have prevented the travel. Valley with one more chance. 12.9 seconds to play in the quarter. And Carrington, say that Kinsley Kushmar is going to check in for Henderson. Hughley with the basketball with 8. Got to make a move. 5 seconds to play. 4, still not moving with 3. Gets a screen with 2. Pull up from 3 at the buzzer off the backboard. No good. And the Glenwood Lady Gators head to the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead here at the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted, for introverts and extroverts, for the thinkers and the doers, for old friends. Coca-Cola, for everyone.
And welcome back to the pit here on the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood for the fourth quarter of action. Gators up 23-13 as we begin quarter number 4. I'd like to remind you, you're also brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. I would like to welcome the Columbus Lions as an official sponsor of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Rams with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Got to dig deep and find something on offense to get back in this ball game. They're still within striking distance, only trailing by 10. They've only scored 13 points so far. Near side McManus for 3, too strong. Moody with the rebound. Palmore crosses over. Across midcourt, near side, now spins to the left side. Drew contact for 2, rattles home. What a drive by Hallie Palmore. Gators up 12. Underneath, Palmore nearly tied up, and a foul is going to be called against Palmore. Let's see. No, it's going to be an offensive foul against the Rams. Kyler Williams called for an elbow. And Williams takes a seat. And the Rams only have 4 players on the floor. So that means Hughley will check in. Palmore to White. Pass back to Palmore a little high, but Moody there to save it for the Gators. Moody drives in, left side bounce past the Bone, right side for 2. It's good. Gators now with their biggest lead of the day by 14 with 7 minutes to play. Hughie lost a handle, saved it before it went out of bounds, and Carr barely saved it for us at backcourt, but she threw it right to Emerson White. Palmer going to drive in left side. Up for 2, unorthodox, no, but Moody with the rebound. Tried to go back up, but she got fouled. Gators have been living at the free throw line the second half. Moody makes the first. Second one missed, and rebounded by Kyles for Valley. And Kyles living up. She had 15 rebounds in that first game. Pull up from 3 for Adams, short. Kyles with 15 rebounds in that first game. Has had another successful day on the boards. The Rams should have it converted it into points. Palmer swings it to Hargrove. 6.5 minutes to play. Gators up by 15. Moody, long pass near side. White going to drive in. Pull up jumper for 2. It's good. Gators stretch the lead to 17. Pass near side, and Palmore nearly had it. Williams recollects it. Bounce pass to the right side. Now slings it near side. Hughley, short for 3, got deflected off the fingertip of Palmore. Gators take the ball away yet again. Been dominant so far in that department. Bone with the basketball. High pass to Moody. Down low, left side, and a foul. Gators really improved over the course of this season and not really better exemplified than with the Lee Scott games. Lost on the road by 33 in the first matchup with Lee Scott, and then 10 days later here at the pit, beat them by 1. Moody makes the first. Moody misses the second. High rebound to Bone and a tie up. And the arrow will favor the Gators. Bone's got to hurry up and redo her ponytail. Still redoing it as the ball's whistled in for play. And now Palmer swings over to Hargrove. Just shows how physical this ball game has been, truly. Hargrove lost the handle, but got it back to Palmore. Palmore trying to fight for it, but it's taken away by Carr. 3-on-1 against Hargrove. Carr, left side, gets fouled. First attempt for Carr. No good. The Rams want to get back in this one. They got to make free throws when they get them. Have not been to the charity stripe much, if at all, the second half. Got to think they got to get another 3 or 2 by McManus as well. Second one rolls in. 31-14. See how aggressively or lack thereof the Gators play defense or here on offense. Palmore saves it, swings it right side. Bone just misses the right side for 2, but left side for Moody up and good. Very hard tandem to out rebound Lily Moody and Reagan Bone there in the paint. Yeah, we got an injured player here. Kelsey Carr kind of just slowed down and then took a squat, so they're going to check her out. Go off the injury. Get the cheerleader. So McManus will check in. Adams going to pull it from 3 from the key, and it's good. And God's got to see more of that if they want to get back into this one. Now down 16. Palmore, near side, White. Swings it over to Hargrove. Hargrove swings it back over to Palmore. Palmore, near side. Thought about the 3. Dumped it off to Moody. Passed through the hands of Bone. Hargrove saves it. And thinks she stepped right over the midcourt stripe. So it will be a backcourt. And Valley with a 3 and a 4 turnover there. Maybe find their first spark of the ball game. McManus from 3. Just missed. Hughley with the rebound. Now she's going to pull it from 3 and miss. And Moody with the rebound that time. Pass down the White, off the mark. Another unforced turnover. Caden Henderson now going to check in. Hughley, near side corner, McManus back to Hughley. Adams with the basketball, going to drive into the free throw line through contact for 2. No good, but a foul. First free throw for Adams, no good. Adams takes her time and makes the second. And now Crawford checks in for Valley. Gators up by 15. Looking to get revenge against the Rams this year. And a travel there as soon as I say that by Hargrove. Gators have just not been able to completely shut the door here against the Rams. Narrowly lost on the road in December. Beat them in the one matchup last year. So the rubber match between these two. All-time 1-1. And the Gators looking to prove that the 2-1. Pull-up floater for two short. Moody with the rebound. Got it out to Bone somehow through a lot of traffic. And Moody down the other way for the Gators. Kushmar, far side. For White, inside to Bone, right side for two, and travel. Did a little hop and came back down before she shot it off. So another turnover there offensively for the Gators. Crawford in the corner. Now pull it from three from the near side, and it's good. Another three-pointer for Valley. Timeout called by the Rams. Full timeout. Gators up by 12. 2:59 to play here at the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood.
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can give everything you've got.
Killing it.
Get stronger with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended to Friday, January 16th.
You got this.
And welcome back to the pit here at Glenwood School. Gators up by 12. 2:59 to play. Don't forget the boys game going to come up after we're done here. After the conclusion of this one, about 10 minutes later, the boys, Valley and Glenwood, part 2 this season. Stay tuned after this one on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Carrington Kushmar into the ball game. Henderson with the basketball. Gators, while they do want to score, got to think about taking some clock up as well. Pass back to White in the lane. Bounce pass to Bone, off her hands, out of bounds. Gators want a quick sub, and they're going to get it. Kinsley Kushmar is going to check in now for Bone. Near side, and they're going to another pull up from three, just missed. Valley with the rebound and a tie up. And the arrow keeps it down here with the Rams. Potts going to take a three from out there, off the mark. Kushmar with the rebound. Kinsley swings it back to White, 2:15 to play. Pass to Kushmar. She couldn't quite save it before it went out of bounds. Gators with a ton of unforced turnovers this fourth quarter. Still with a 12-point lead. They've not been able to completely pull away. Hughley. Pull up from three from the key, no good. Tie up underneath. White pokes it out. Ball loose, still on the floor. Moody trying to collect it. The Gator and a Ram over there. Moody hits the floor. Threw it up court to Henderson. She goes up for two, misses. Kushmar back for two. It's good. Kinsley Kushmar, her first points of the afternoon. Gators up 14, 1:40 to play. Another pull-up three-pointer short. Rebounded by the Rams and a foul on the way back up. For a free throw up and off the mark by Jamia Darden. Now, Katie Corbett going to check in for the first time today. Gators looking to grind out a low-scoring defensive slugfest victory here over Valley. Second free throw missed. Rebound tipped around, but it's recovered and controlled by the Rams. And a foul there in the corner. And now Valley's going to call timeout. So confusion if that was a shooting foul or a foul on the floor. So the Rams going to talk it out with 1:31 to play in our fourth quarter. It's been a low-scoring slugfest, but the Gators slowly but surely pulled away, up 14 with 91 seconds to play. Looking to seal an above 500 record here at home, 6-5 so far this season. The win today would put them to 7-5, and with one game remaining in the regular season here at the Pit against Russell County next Wednesday. And it was a shooting foul, so it's going to be 3 free throws for the Rams. And she misses the first. Second one missed as well. Third free throw up and good. 1.5 minutes to play. Gators up 13. White to Henderson. Swings it to Moody. Moody trying to move underneath against McManus. Pass over to White. White slings it to Kushmar. Really just taps it over to Kushmar. Now White back in the corner. 1:07 minutes to play. Gators just looking to chew some clock. Kushmar near side. Pass over to Moody. A tie up. Ball loose. Henderson recovers it. Henderson drives in. Floater for 2. Gets fouled. And Henderson to the charity stripe to shoot 2. And all but seal a Glenwood victory. First free throw missed. Second free throw for Henderson. That one's on the mark and good. Near side high floater, no good. And out of bounds off of Valley. And Coach Purdue wants to call timeout to get a couple last subs in. So the Gators call a quick timeout. 14-point lead for the Gators. 39 seconds to play. Colin Kushmar and Audrey Cook going to check in for the first time today. Cook, far side, and a travel by Kushmar. 28 seconds to play. Off balance three-pointer, no good. Kushmar with the rebound. She hits the floor and gets fouled. Kushmar first is short. Second one up and no good. Rebound by the Rams. Hugo with the basketball with 13. Crawford long two, no good. And stepping out of bounds while she saved it was Jamia Darden. And with 9 seconds to play, that'll about seal it for the Gators. Right, slings it to Cook with 3. Cook pass to Corbett, and that will do it. The Lady Gators get revenge over the Rams, and they win it here at home at the Pit, 36-22. And a defensive slugfest here for the girls in their second to last regular season game and next to last home game of the regular season. Evan, any final thoughts?
I think Glenwood did a really good job leaning on their defensive identity tonight. Only allowing 22 points is very impressive. They did a good job stealing balls. Didn't really get the offense from live ball turnovers, but they did a really good job defensively preventing them from getting on the board.
So Lady Gators win the rubber match. They now lead the all-time series against Valley 2-1 after a 1-1 split this season. Stay tuned. We got the boys game coming up in just about 10 minutes. You're watching the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can give everything you've got.
Killing it.
Get stronger with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended to Friday, January 16th.
You got this.
And welcome back, everybody, to the pit here at Glenwood School for the Zaxby's game of the week at Glenwood. Lady Gators just got revenge over the Rams, 36-22 in the girls' game. Boys looking to do the same after getting ran out of the building in the first matchup on the road, losing 69-32. Gators won both matchups last season. Rams looking to even up the all-time series at 2-2 apiece right here in the pit as the Rams win the opening tip. Starting five for the Rams, C.J. Johnson, Elijah Roberts, Keelan Dent, J.R. McCray, and Kason Varner. The lineup change for the Gators is Tyler Clarity in as a start over Greg Garner, alongside Braylon Alexander, Trey Clarity, Aaron Carter, and Caleb Phillips. Driving in, right side for two, just off the mark by Johnson. Johnson somehow saved it, but it bounced right to Tyler Clarity. And then Braylon Alexander gets it taken out of his hands from behind, but out of bounds off the Rams. Gators coming off a narrow home loss here against Lee Scott on Monday. Lost 76-74, and the Rams coming off a loss last night on the road at Lochapoka narrowly by 2. So both teams coming off of very narrow losses out of region. Alexander near side three. It's good. Right out of the gate, Braylon Alexander from range, and the Gators strike first. Johnson swings it near side to Varner. Johnson far side. Dent for three. It's good. And the Rams respond just like that. 3 apiece were tied up. Clarity, quick pass inside. Carter, left side for 2. Just missed. Long pass far side to Dent. Rams taking their time on this offensive possession. Now Varner for 3. Off the mark. Alexander getting held as he gets the rebound. Phillips near side. Clarity in the corner. Back to Alexander. He's going to pull from 3 from the same spot and misses it off to the left. Varner trying to set the offense. Jen with it. Gives it back to Varner here on the near side. Johnson, Tyler Clarity, Alexander on the double team. Roberts in the corner, knocked out of bounds by Braylon. Valley taking their time offensively, trying to find their shot. Haven't found it yet. Gators playing really good defensively in the first couple of possessions. Remember, this is the Carroll Purdue first half here in Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Thank you to Carroll Purdue for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And now a 3-pointer from the near side from Dent off the mark. Alexander knocks it out of bounds. Hit off of a ram off of J.R. McCray before it landed out of bounds. So the Gators get possession back. Phillips, quick pass to the elbow to Carter, back outside to Alexander. Swings it to Clarity, near side for 3, short. Knew it right out of the shot, and Trey Clarity had the rebound but got it taken away. Quickly down the floor, floater for 2. A foul called as Varner flies down the court. And he'll head to the charity stripe. First foul by either team committed in this first quarter. Varner, who averages 4.6 points per game and 4.6 rebounds per game, makes the first. Second free throw up and good as well. Valley up by 2. Phillips down the floor. Tyler Clarity slings it back to Phillips. Inside to the right block to Trey. Back to Clarity. Tyler's going to take the 3-pointer and miss it. Rebound tipped around and taken by the Rams. It's J.R. McCray. who averages 4.5 boards a game. Bounce pass near side. Floater for 2 for Varner off the mark. Alexander with a high rebound. Pass down to Phillips. Phillips kicks it back out to Trey Clarity. He'll take the tray and drain it. Gators back out in front 6-5. Johnson swings it back to Varner. Gators up 1 halfway through our first quarter. 6-5 the lead. 1-3-1 defense here for the Gators. Valley trying to diagnose it. Bounce pass, right block. That's a good one for 2. It's good. Great read. Elijah Roberts with the finish. Valley back out in front. Clarity with the basketball. Swings it over to Alexander. Left side, floater for 2. A little strong and rebounded by the Rams. Another board there for McCray. Johnson down the court, swings it back to Dent. Dent bounce past to Johnson. Going to pull up from 3 near side. And a dead bounce off the rim, off the miss. And Alexander collects it for the Gators. Far side, corner 3. Just short by Clarity. And the rebound saved. Oh, stepped out of bounds. Ball hit out of bounds the corner with McCray trying to collect it. And now the Gators going to have another chance. Noah Hudler and Greg Garner going to check in, taking the place of Trey Clarity and Aaron Carter. Alexander, who had 20 points in the first matchup, takes the 3 from the far side, misses it short, and is rebounded by Johnson for the Rams. Alexander slaps him from behind, foul called. Jennings flies down the court. Now the pass to the left block to McCray. Trying to go up over Gardner. Misses it. Good defense by Greg Gardner. Trey Clarity with the rebound. Hudler behind the 3-point line. Bounce pass to Gardner along the baseline. Good pass over to Phillips left side. Goes up for 2, but it gets blocked. Jared McCray with the block for Valley. Johnson down the court. Ball loose on the floor through a lot of legs. Still loose. Hudler collects it on the baseline. Then they're going to call that he was laying out of bounds when he got possession of it. So it's going to be Valley basketball. Floater for 2 from the left side. No good by Braden Bunn. Second in 5A in rebounds per game at 8.4. Alexander swing past to Gardner underneath right block for 2. Good body movement in midair to wing that one around the outstretched arms of the Rams defenders. And the Gators back out in front by 1. Pull-up 3-pointer for Johnson. It's good. Pass inside the Trey Clarity. Back outside to Alexander. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Just short. Dent pass inside right block up for 2. And good by McCray. Hudler swings it far side Alexander to Phillips to Garner underneath the basket on the baseline. And a travel by Garner before the shot. Johnson to Jennings. 45 seconds to play first quarter. Rams up by 4. Johnson swings it far side to Jennings. Back to Johnson. Swings it near side to Dent. Dent to Johnson. Pull it from 3 from the key. No good. Rebounded by Jennings. Johnson up for 2. Second chance. No good. Fight for third chance. Up and good by Varner. 15 seconds to play. Gators with a chance for the final shot. Alexander holding it with 11. Over to Phillips with 9. Phillips trying to find somewhere to get it to. Drives in with 5. Kicks it back out to Alexander with 4. 3. Pull up from 3 at the buzzer. No good. And the Rams are going to take a 6-point lead into the second quarter of action. Valley 14. Glenwood A after the first quarter of action here in the boys game. It is Zaxby's game of the week at Glenwood.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
And welcome back to the pit here at Glenwood School. We begin the second quarter with the Rams up 14-8 here in the boys game. Lady Gators got revenge over the Lady Rams. Lost the first game back in December. They got revenge today here at the pit, 36-22, in a hard-fought physical slugfest. Gators with the basketball to begin the quarter. Phillips swings it to Clarity. Trey fakes the pass back to Phillips, swings it to his brother Tyler. Alexander with the high pass. Back to Trey. Clarity going to take the tray and misses it. Flicked out of bounds on the rebound off of Valley. Ryder Christensen into the game for the Gators. Alexander, pull-up jumper for 2 from short range, missed. Dent down the floor, backs back out, resets the offense. Corner 3, Jennings, no good. Alexander down the floor. 2-on-1, drives in, floater for 2, makes that one. Bounce pass to the corner. Jennings back to Dent. Pass inside, deflected by Phillips and taken away by Clarity. Alexander drives in right side. Floater for 2, no good. Put back up, and he tipped it back in. Alexander gets the rebound off his own miss, tips it back in. Gators now only trailing by 2. Little 4-0 run here to begin the quarter. Valley on offense, trying to find something. Ball taken away for a second. And now back out to Jennings to reset the offense. Near side. Johnson for 3. It's good. Valley feeling a little heat from range, and another unforced turnover there for the Gators as Phillips threw to Alexander, wasn't looking for it. Varner back to Jennings. Jennings driving in, back to Varner. Far side, Johnson for 3, no good. Gators down the floor, Alexander down the middle of the lane. Jump ball called. And the arrow You got to give it back to Valley. Pass inside, right block, floater for two by Bun, blocked. Now a contested two-pointer from the near side, but made by Jennings. Leading scorer for the Rams, averaging over 11 points per game. Brings a tough contested fadeaway. Clarity in the corner to Christensen, right side on the block. Back outside, Phillips going to pull up from three, and it's good. CY from downtown. Gators back within 4. Pass inside, left block up for 2. Oh, a little too strong there on McCray. Couldn't finish. Alexander, pass to the far side to Trey Clarity. Left block for 2. It's good. Timeout called by Coach Cotton for the Rams. They keep it here. There's actually game of the week here at the pit at Glenwood School. Gators trailing by 2, 4:25 to play in the first half. You know, was not a competitive game the first time around down at Valley back in December. Rams winning by 37. Gators doing a lot better defensively. Really making Valley hit the threes, which they have for the most part, but with the height and size advantage that the Rams have, not as much success in the paint as you might think. Rams with the basketball out of the timeout. And Jennings down the floor for the Rams. Same offensive look for the Rams. Gators playing a more 3-2 look defensively as opposed to the 1-3-1. The Rams just continue to kind of throw it back and forth, play some ping pong, waiting for the Gators to give them the look they want. Quick throw inside of the free throw line, floater from 2 from there, no good by McCray. Rebound tipped around and finally knocked out of bounds. See, I think it was out of bounds off of Glenwood. It's going to be out of bounds off the Gators. High pass to Dent at the logo. Valley doing the same dance here. Taking their time, trying to find their time to strike. To the corner, near side, to the key. 3-pointer for Dent. No good. But a rebound by McCray. Left side, going to try to go back up. Blocked by Christensen, but the foul's called. First foul by either team this quarter. And it puts McCray at the free throw line. And he gets the lucky bounce on the first. Second free throw up and no good. Phillips, near side, Tyler Clarity. Back to Phillips, swings at the Trey Clarity. Gators playing a little bit the same dance the Rams do on offense. Phillips to Trey. Inside to Alexander. Driving in, kicks it out, Tyler Clarity. Corner 3, no good. Trey saves it, threw it off the hands of Varner out of bounds, so the Gators going to keep it down here to the right. Both teams with one more regular season game before the region tournament. The Rams set to host Lee Scott this Friday. And the Gators set to host Russell County in the middle of the week next week on Wednesday. Alexander inside, fouled on the way up. First foul against the Rams this quarter. And it sends Braylon to the free throw line. And he makes the first. Again, had 20 of the Gators' 32 total points in the first matchup. Number 0, Aaron Frazier for the Valley Rams, who is not dressed out tonight, had 20 points in that first matchup. Fun corner three, no good. Alexander drives in left side, floater for two, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, still loose. McCray collects it, and a jump ball's going to be called. Arrow favors the Gators. Pass inside the Braylon. Little windmill layup, and it's good. Alexander with a great play on the board. 21-20, the Gators in front. Pull up from three. Jennings, no good. Christensen with the rebound. Trying to get back to Trey Clarity. Ball loose in the floor. Bun up for two. Foul called. Bun misses the first free throw. Bun second, no good. But a rebound there and put back up by McCray, blocked by Christensen. Got it back, ball loose on the floor. Alexander collects it. Braylon quickly down the floor, dribbled it off his foot. Clarity deflects it out of bounds. Pass near side to Bun, deflected out of bounds by Tyler Clarity. Coach Purdue does not agree. Rams get the benefit of the call. Still with a chance to take the lead here late in the second quarter. 1:20 to play in the first half. Inside, Jennings misses off balance, and the Gators now the other way. 1 minute to play in the first half. Phillips, floater to Trey. Passes it inside to Alexander. No look pass to Tyler Clarity. What a dish! And Clarity connects and finishes. one of the smoothest assists of Braylon Alexander's career. And a foul on the shot for the Rams. So they're going to call the foul on the floor against Christensen. And they call it out on the shot, so the shot does count. Much to the amazement and surprise of Coach Purdue, they called the foul on the shot. And the three-point play not quite converted by Dent. .24 seconds to play in the half. Gators up by 1. Phillips drives in, bounce pass near side of Clarity with 10, pass to Trey with 9, just have to save it on the baseline with 7. Now the Rams the other way. Jennings with 4, drives in, lost the handle. Alexander collects it with 2, with 1 just has to heave it at the buzzer and it hit the speakers. We've got a ball game here, folks, at the pit. Gators 23, Rams 22 as we head to the halftime break. Stay tuned to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood, Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back in just about 7 minutes for the second half of action.
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can give everything you've got.
Killing it.
Get stronger with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended to Friday, January 16th.
You got this.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. And I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Houlihan's serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. At your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And welcome back for the second half of action here at the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Noah Shelton, Evan Brown, and Ricky here with you from the pit. Gators with a 1-point lead over the Rams here, looking to get revenge over the loss against Valley last month. Loss on the road handily, 69-32. But the Gators out in front by 1. Aaron Frazier, who had 20 points and is the leading scorer on the team, the second leading scorer on the team, I should say, has not played tonight, is not dressed out. So much like the girls with Dooley, the boys with Frazier for Valley missing one of their key pieces and trying to find production outside of them. Valley with the basketball to begin the second half. Aaron Carter back out on the floor for the Gators. First time since early in that first half when he subbed out. Johnson contested two-pointer. No good. Phillips with a rebound. Alexander trying to direct traffic. Drives right side to the block all the way around. Up for two. It's good. And the foul. Strong drive by Alexander on head to the free throw line. And Alexander converts on the three-point play. 4-point lead for the Gators. Left side up for two in the paint. Rattles out for Varner. And Tyler Clarity with the rebound. Clarity floats it over to Alexander. Spins in the lane. Up for two. It's good. Two impressive drives by Braylon Alexander to begin the third quarter, and Coach Cotton wants timeout. 6:54 to play in the third quarter. Gators up 28-22. Braylon Alexander with great success driving through the paint in the first minute and change in the third quarter. Gators out in front by 6. Again, lost on the road to Valley handily last month. Looking to rebound after the loss here at home. The close, narrow loss by 2 to Lee Scott. Warriors already clinched the region, but it's always good to get a win. It feels good to get a win over your bitter rival. So out of the timeout. Going to be Valley basketball going left to right. Jennings to Johnson. Going to pull it from three from the far wing and just misses it. Trey Clarity, good rebound. Phillips bounce pass to Alexander. Going to pull it from three from the far side, and he drains it. Braylon Alexander with 7 points in the first 90 seconds in this third quarter. To make that 8, it was a 31-22 lead. Gators had a 23-22 lead at the half, an 8-0 run all by Braylon. And he takes that one away. Now the Gators the other way after the steal. Pass to Alexander left side. Reverse layup, it's good. Braylon Alexander putting on a show here in this third quarter. Braylon 10, Valley nothing here in the first 2.5 minutes. Jennings off balance, floater, no good. Phillips the rebound. Phillips going to pull it from three. Near side, just missed. And over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Bounce pass inside to the left side, and it's going to be a push against Aaron Carter. First foul against the Gators this third quarter. Long inbounds pass nearly taken by Tyler, but Jennings collects it. Rams now trailing by 11. Gators come out on fire this second half. Low pass far side. Now driving in. Good pass inside of McCray. Alexander blocks it out of bounds. Good ball move by Valley underneath, and it's put back up and good by McCray. Glenwood quickly the other way. Alexander to the corner. Clarity. Back to Trey. Back to Tyler. Open for three. Near corner. It's good. Tyler Clarity from three. Gators on a 13-2 run to begin the second half. Driving in. Floater for two. Rolls in for Varner. Timeout called by Coach Purdue. 3:59 to play in the third quarter. Gators up by 10. Here, the Zaxby's game of the week at Glenwood.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back to the pit. Gators up by 10 here at the Zaxby's game of the week. Braylon Alexander with 10 points the second half. Tyler Clarity with the other three. Gators had a 23-22 halftime lead on a 13-4 run in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. Alexander swings it back to Clarity in the corner. He's going to pull up from three. He's Alexander and just misses it short. Christensen, good rebound back for two. Just missed the putback. But out of bounds. Going to be off of Valley. Clarity directing traffic to Alexander on the baseline. Back outside of Phillips. Alexander pulls up from three from the corner, off the backboard and good. Hit a sheepish little, okay, that works for Alexander. 13 for Braylon in the second half already. Pass inside to the free throw line, ball loose on the floor, but a foul called against Tyler Clarity. Second team foul against the Gators. Johnson, far side, McCray. Back to the key to Shaver. Shaver lost it. Deflected off the hand of Alexander, but out of bounds off of Johnson. Tyler Clarity to Phillips. Inside Christensen. Right side Trey Clarity. Outside Alexander. Near corner three. No good. Deep rebound back to Braylon. Pass back to Christensen. Off his chest. Loose and recovered by the Rams. Pass deflected. Inside. Up for two. Missed by Varner. Put back up and good by Varner. And the foul called. Elijah Roberts and Marcus Lattimore now for the Gators going to check in for Christensen. Roberts in for the Rams. Varner connects on the three-point play. Valley changing their look defensively, now playing some full court press. Phillips got to get out of there. DeCray down court to Tyler. Tyler up from the right block for two, and it's good. Good adjustment against the full court press defense there for the Gators offensively. Back in front by 12. Pass inside, up for two, and no good. Rebounded by McCray, trying to go back up over Lattimore. Now he does, and foul called. Coach Purdue wanted a 3-second call. Doesn't get it, and McCray hits the charity stripe. And McCray makes the first. And rebounding's been a key in this game. It was a big advantage for the Rams in the first game. Valley out-rebounded the Gators 46-26 in the first matchup. They also had 3 players in double digits points-wise. McCray misses the second free throw, and Alexander with the rebound. Same aggressive defense for Valley. Lattimore left side, high pass over the Tyler. Unforced turnover. Alexander with the steal down the lane. Up. Down. Inside, and a tough foul there on the left side. Going to go against Trey Clarity. And that puts Valley in the bonus. C.J. Johnson at the free throw line at 13 in the first game against the Gators. Tied for his career high. And he makes the first. Gators have won the quarter so far 20-9, but the Rams still lurking. We're hot from three early. They get hot from three again down the stretch. Could definitely come back and make this a ball game. Second free throw missed, but the rebound goes out of bounds off of Braylon. Inbounds past McCray up for two. No good, and Phillips with the rebound. Going to run quickly down the floor, trying to score in transition. For two, no, in the miss, and McCray with the rebound. Now the Rams back down the floor in transition. Quick pass to McCray up for two. It's no good, but the foul against Lattimore is going to be called. First free throw rattles out for McCray. Second one up, and no good. High rebound by Alexander. Phillips, bounce pass. Alexander drives back to the key. A minute to play third quarter. Gators up 12. Driving through Alexander. Missed the shot. Foul's going to be called against C.J. Johnson for Valley. Alexander just misses the first. And Greg Garner is going to check in for Marcus Lattimore. Alexander misses the second. Under a minute to play. Third quarter, Gators up 12. Pass far side, going to pull up from three is Johnson. Missed it short. McCray with the rebound. Back up for two. Missed. Put back again. Blocked by Alexander. Punched back out of there. And through the lane, but losing the handle was Jennings. Back to the Rams, though. Pass inside. Mid-range for two. Good for Varner. 10-point ball game. $20 seconds to play. Back to Phillips with 17. Back to Trey with 16. Phillips. Low dribble. Back to Trey with 11. Corner Garner with 9. Driving in Garner. Back to the left side of Phillips. What a pass by Garner. Phillips finishes. 2-1 foul called. And a very not smart foul there by the Gators. Coach Purdue wanted Tyler Cleary to come up and play more aggressively on defense to make the half-court heave a little tougher, but the refs call him for a foul and a reach-in. So the Rams with 2 free chances with less than a second to play in the quarter. And the first one's made by Johnson. Second one for Johnson, no good. Rebounded by Alexander, and that'll end the quarter. Gators with 22 points in that third quarter. They lead 45-34 with 8 minutes to play here on the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And welcome back to the pit here for the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. Gators with an 11-point lead as we head to the fourth quarter of action. Noah Shelton, Evan Brown, and Ricky here with you from the Swamp. 23 points in the first half for the Gators. 22 points in the third quarter alone. An offensive explosion, mainly by Braylon Alexander, who seemingly couldn't miss. Rams made a few shots for themselves, though. So they're still within striking distance, lurking down 11. Gators basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Alexander, far side, back to Tyler Clarity. Clarity thought about the three. Takes his time, throws it back out to Phillips. Phillips back to Alexander. Gators taking their time, chewing up some clock. Trey Clarity back outside Phillips. Thought about the three. Tyler Clarity at the key. Swings it back to Phillips. Caleb at the midcourt logo. Back to Garner. And the possession for the Gators has lasted about a full minute. Alexander inside, lost the handle, out of bounds off the Rams. A 57-second possession there for the Gators, and they've got another one upcoming. Pass inside to Alexander, deflected by a Ram, and now the other way goes Valley. Jennings just misses the layup, put back up and good by Varner. Inbounds pass deflected out of bounds by Varner. Braylon going to trot back for the pass, and he gives it in to Tyler. Tyler spins, now dribbles, coming up court. Picks up his dribble, down the tray. Trey to Garner, deflected out of bounds off of Braden Bunn there for Valley. Trey to Tyler. Gators up 9, 6.5 to play. Trey back to Gray. Garner to Tyler, clarity in the corner. Spins back to Garner. Garner dribbled it off his knee and just tips it back to Trey. Gators still holding the ball for long periods of time, and it's Brandon Alexander's going to drive in, up for two, got fouled on the way up. First foul by either team this quarter. Alexander looking to give the Gators once again a double-digit lead. And Braylon makes the first. And Braylon goes 2 for 2. Coach Reed will tell you got to hit those 3 free throws down the stretch. We want to pull away and win these close games. Pull-up three-pointer, no good from the key, but put back up and in by Bunn nearly. Missed it. Bunn misses the putback. And the second leading rebounder in 5A has been a limited factor tonight for the Rams on the boards. Phillips near side. Back over to Alexander. Driving in right side through traffic, up for two. Got fouled. Going to be a push against C.J. Johnson. And another made free throw for Braylon. Braylon 2 for 2 on that trip as well. 13-point lead for the Gators. Pass to the free throw line and a tie-up between Tyler Clarity and Varner. High pass to Jennings, back to Johnson. Johnson from the far side, knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Garner. Driving in, right side, and a travel by Dent. Alexander down the lane, good pass over to Garner, right side, reverse layup, no good. Pull-up jumper for two, it's good by Jennings. Valley still hanging around, now full court press defensively. No foul called, clarity down the floor. Dumps it off to Garner, right side, up for two, and a travel before he got the shot off. And Coach Cotton for Valley wants a timeout. 4:47 to play. Gators up by 11 here at the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back to the pit here at the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. Gators up 49-38, 4:47 to play. If you're looking to get revenge against the Valley Rams. Gonna be Valley basketball after the timeout. Still hanging around, down 11. At the key, Jennings, back to Dent. Valley likes to take their time offensively, but see if they speed it up, down 11 in the fourth quarter. Shot missed, and Garner can't quite save it, so it's going to be out of bounds off the Gators. There's going to be a push, going to be a foul on Braden Bunn there for Valley. So it's going to be Gators basketball. Alexander, long pass down to Garner. And Garner going to dribble it back out and reset the offense. Alexander, good fake through the lane. Foul called. Foul on the floor, so you know on the shot, so it's going to be Braylon at the free throw line. First free throw up and good by Braylon. They can hear you. Let them know we're frozen. They can hear you. Pardon the technical difficulties with the visuals, but I'm still here live with the audio. Second free throw good for Braylon, and the Gators lead 51-38, 4:03 to play. Pass inside, deflect that back out by Braylon. Now pass near side. Three-pointer jacked up by Johnson, missed. Rebounded by the Rams and back out to Dent. Back to number one, Jennings. Jennings to Johnson near side. At the key, Jennings now going to take a two-pointer from the free throw line, missed and rebounded by Caleb Phillips on the far side. Alexander driving down the lane. Got the cameraman video back up as Phillips gets near the logo to the corner. Tyler Clarity for three, too strong. Gray Garner with the rebounds. Trey pass inside. Alexander right side up for two. Foul called. Shot just missed. That foul puts the Gators in the bonus, but either way, Braylon back to the charity stripe. First free throw up and no good for Braylon. Gators have been pretty good from the charity stripe tonight. And Alexander makes the second. 14-point lead for the Gators, 3:15 to play. Coach Purdue pleading with his defenders to stay flat. 3-2 defense look for the Gators. Rams throwing it back around, but down 14 with 3 minutes to play. You got to start forcing the issue. Dent at the key. Right side, pass inside to McCray. Going to go up for 2 from the right side, and he makes it. Braylon, spin move, going to go across the midcourt stripe. Right side, pass over to Garner, a little too hot, but Garner saves it. Phillips with the basketball, 2:25 to play. Tyler Clarity, pass to the right side to Garner. Up for 2, got blocked by McCray. McCray just saves it, but he throws it right to Tyler Clarity, but it's loose again, and Dent with it, one-on-one against Trey. Dent lost the handle, hit the floor, but dumped it out to Johnson. Johnson back inside to McCray. McCray, ball loose. Braylon Alexander slings it out of bounds. Dent to McCray, tips it up, no good. Phillips with the rebound. Alexander, Euro step through the lane, foul called. And Braylon makes the first. And a very solid night at the free throw line for Braylon Alexander. And Alexander makes the second. Pull up three-pointer near side, short by Johnson. Gators recover and about seal the deal here against the Rams. 14-point lead, 1.5 minutes to play. Alexander drives in right side, lost the handle. McCray tries to go for it. Garner almost had it. Garner with it on the floor. And a clutch timeout called by the Gators while Garner had possession. Quick timeout call by the Gators. Up by 14, 1:20 to play here on the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine.
1:21 to play. Gators up by 14 here against the Rams, looking to get revenge and avenge that first game loss against the Rams last month. Phillips with the basketball, 1:13. And an offensive foul against the Gators. Three-pointer jacked up near side and made by Dent. Valley back within 11. Pass down to Garner, right side up for 2. No good. Should have been a goaltending, but Trey Clarity, I should say, puts it back in anyway. And a foul on the near side. Dent going to chuck up a 3 off the top of the backboard. Phillips lobs it into Alexander here on the near side. Low dribble, lost the handle, taken away by the Rams. 3-on-1 against Phillips. Right side for two, missed. McCray got the rebound, put it back up, got it blocked. McCray through the lane and still got fouled on the way back up again. Tyler Clarity called for the foul. Foul on the floor, not on the shot, so Dent looking to inbound at 30 seconds to play. Pull up from the free throw line, good by Varner. Gators trying to hold on to a 10-point lead, got it taken away from behind. Far side, Dent for three, in transition, no good. Rebound tipped around, Phillips collects on the baseline. 13 seconds to play, and a foul along the baseline, and that'll do it. Phillips to the free throw line. And it's all just icing on the cake now for the Gators. Going to get revenge, both girls and boys, against the Valley Rams here at home at the Pit. Phillips just misses the first. So the Gators are going to get back above 500, move up to 13-12 with one more regular season game to go. They will play Beulah in the first round of the region tournament. Team they split the two games they played against. Lost narrowly the first time and dominated them the second time. And will play the winner of Lee Scott-Dadeville if they win that one. Driving in, Varner for two, short, knocked out of bounds, 6 seconds to play. Valley going to drop to 11-10, and with one more regular season game against Lee Scott on Friday. Varner, with 3 seconds left, just jacks up a long two. Long rebound, and put it back up at the buzzer and missed by Jennings, and that will do it. The Glenwood Gators, both girls and boys, get revenge over the Valley Rams. The boys win it 56-45 here at the Pit. Ben Alexander with another impressive showing, a dominant third quarter for the Gators. 1 point lead at the half, and turned it into a double-digit win. Evan, any final thoughts?
I want to give a lot of credit to Braylon Alexander in that second half. He was electric. I believe he opened up with the first 11 points in the second half. He really got Glenwood going offensively, and the rest just followed from there.
So that'll do it for us from here at the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood at the Pit. Noah Shelton, Evan Brown, Ricky signing off here from Glenwood. We'll see you next time on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, everybody. Good night.